back here for EWC. So this is what you play for. These are the opportunities that you need to seize. OpTic can send them home right here.
Reminder, we're coming back in August for EWC. If you're in Europe, we'd love to see you, and you could hear predictions like this live. It's time for your Scuff Pick'ems. Miles, the Ross Boss Nameless, is our champion on the season. So I want to hear from you first. Where are you going with the picks?
I mean, if you felt the energy in here, it'd be wild to go against it. I'm going with the Gentlemates. They look ridiculous. 6-1 in S&D. I got them taking this in 5.
Miles?
This is undeniable. But I also think OpTic's will to win is undeniable. And if they win this match, if you can overcome this, I truly believe they can win the tournament.
It would be special.
I'm going OpTic.
I want to see OpTic in another final, but it's Gentlemates in this crowd, Allie.
Gentlemates in 4.
Gentlemates in 4. Do you agree? Let us know in the chat right now, because this is your losers.
OpTic Texas!
Creatures lie here, looking through the window.
Ghosty! Estreal! They are the Paris Gentlemen! It's time to play the game!
There isn't a grandeur bigger than what we're witnessing on screen. There is no need for more superfluous statements. There's no need for more drama. We have, on one hand, the 2 biggest fan bases currently in the CDL. On the other side, it is just a game of COD. But here, inside of Paris, this may be the pinnacle of the Black Ops 7 season. I'm Shift. With me, I've got Study. Brother, this is electric.
This is electric, man. I'm looking at the roof. I'm already seeing cracks.
Here, Scar Hardpoint, the hometown crowd of Paris, taking on the long-standing favorite of OpTic Texas in the green wall. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Losers finals is upon us. It's JoeDeceives already striking for 2 in towards Delhi. The Gentlemates have the preferred spawns over at blue, but it's Shotzi with a fantastic route, already flipping the map.
Estreal right back into the mix, though, limited to the hard point, turn that into 2, and at least mitigate some of the damage done by that spawn flip that you call out. Joe in some trouble over towards mid-market, trying to play his life as isolation from OpTic is starting to overcome it. Opportunity here for OpTic to really establish control, and they've done a nice job.
Yeah, they have them locked in. Now there's only 20 seconds remaining at the P1. You know that the Gentlemates are going to start to work on some of these routes, and it's Shotzi with the movement, able to get the better of SIB. But Ghosty and Joe responding quickly with a couple of kills. Now you have OpTic spawning over towards green. Gentlemates can make up for this P1 with already a P2 rotation in the back pocket.
Who's there first? It's Estreal again. He has been so instrumental towards Paris, especially in their improvements on the hard point. So find himself another. JoeDeceives now. It's Estreal for 3, and Paris is happy to see it.
Yeah, this is so much free space now with Estreal making these plays. He is just cutting off every single green wall member while SIB is holding down the OE. You cannot get past Justice 5 in a row before he gets shut down, and that's 25 seconds already uncontested.
And OpTic just keep coming in off these staggered spawns. Finally, they get themselves a couple eliminations to get into the hard point. And Estreal off of his respawn will be the first one here again. Has to hit the pause button just for a moment. Shotzzy working on a pinch, timing around the back. Paris trying to find an entry, but not quite able to create too much of anything. Ghosty able to get one, but Shotzi's flank once again shuts down the play for Paris. Ghosty, the last one left, is fine, but OpTic will get the time.
Yeah, that's a big kill coming in from Ghosty because now he allows some of his teammates to spawn alongside him at blue, while SIB is the only player to spawn out at the opposite side of the map. So now he's gonna try to maintain green control. OpTic are gonna soak up this final couple of seconds and take a slight lead, but it's again the Gentlemates dominating off the rotations.
Doing a really nice job of getting that early control and putting the ARs into great positions. That has been key, especially when SIB starts to get going. Don't miss, don't lose. That's been his motto since he was underage playing in chals all over the S&T scene. Mercules able to get the opener onto Estreal, though. Then you've got OpTic starting to generate some routes. Trophy system still not on top of the hard point, so another nade will land. Joe in some trouble, and he will fall. Big break for OpTic.
Yeah, Mercules is able to find 3 through the middle of the map. And now he just wants to keep this side of the map in their favor. So 30 seconds remaining here at the P3, and Paris are trapped in hell. They have to find a way on out, and Ghosty eliminating Hook. Now you got to push for that rotation through mid.
20 seconds remaining on this hard point. Ghosty's route, as called, is trying to make a route happen over towards the bottom side of the map. Shotzzy able to shut down the play from the front, but that is a big win for Ghosty on the roto. Mercules trying to hunt him down. We'll get to him first. Not quite able to find the kill initially, but does tally the elimination needed. But look at the route coming off the exit here. Dashy able to step in front to stop Paris from getting around through fences.
Yeah, you just sold out so much time. Now your teammates who spawned all the way across the map are in the fight, and you had the advantage with the guns, but it's Joe still trying to stall it out. He's able to find 2, create some space for his teammates to push forward, and right now Paris are knocking at the front door.
Yeah, the spawn was still in for OpTic, but that was only a couple of players. Now Paris have all 4 players surrounding the hard point. Mercules on 4, trying to tally number 5, able to find out it's the Hellstorm that's going to be earned. JoeDeceives, good team shots, that's the trade. Dashy from the front, still keeping OpTic in a position to contest it. That's a massive double for Dashy. Now here comes OpTic with numbers.
Yeah, the pressure again. You're going to spawn 2 players already from the Paris Gentlemates over at Motel, so Dashy still playing the cutoffs. Perfect read, but we still are leaving Estreal alive. He's not going to allow OpTic to get those close spawns, or do they? All 4 players in the backside with only 20 seconds left. Paris, this is where you got to take a breath, cut your losses.
But Estreal's still alive, and he gets another elimination from SIB, so he's got a chance to still contest the hard point. It won't necessarily generate much time, nor negate the time for OpTic, but it does stall out Texas on rotation. So you're down a little bit, around 30 points, but Paris are going to have the rotation win to 5.
Yeah, and realistically, with Mercules having an early Hellstorm earned, you might want to call it in immediately. Do not allow the Gentlemates to gain any momentum, because it's still Estreal cutting you off of the middle of the map. But look at the route here from Shotzzy. SIB is not going to be able to spawn up quick enough to give that calm, and OpTic get the break.
Big win up top for Ghosty. Trade is going to be here, though, by Dashy. Wins, though, through the middle of the map, allows SIB to get in from the front of the hard point, and JoeDeceives will spawn close. Good reads here from Paris. OpTic now making their way over through field side. Mercules will call in this Hellstorm here with 2 players trying to play through mid. Can they get some green control? Here comes the Semtex off that Hellstorm. Dashy, Hook, able to find the kills the traditional way, but Ghosty trades one back, and Paris are still spawning in.
It's able to connect onto 1 player off the respawn in Estreal, but OpTic's game plan right now is to keep them trapped as long as they can in this position. But they don't account for SIB. He's the only one who works out, but Hook is aware. He's living in the comms, and that's going to be 3 dead with only 5 seconds left. OpTic can chain this with all of mid-map.
Yeah, Ghosty up top at green was nearly pushed out. That would have been detrimental towards Paris being able to rotate over to 1. Team shots to put him out of commission. Hook also keeping blue safe, puts OpTic into power control right now.
Yeah, this is an easy hold right now so far for OpTic. Paris trying to find a way on in, and it's Estreal again, time and time. He's always finding his important kills, but it's the response out of the ARs. OpTic are running multiple right now, and that's what's leading to so much success, so much dominance around this mid-map.
What a route, though, from JoeDeceives. Shuts down 2. That's going to be 4 dead, as the extremity play from OpTic gets read and dismantled immediately. 140 plays 90. Paris in the hard point. OpTic working on map control with the leader's advantage. Ghosty, good read, good timing, finds the first. That will keep P2 under contest, as we have 20 seconds still to fight for.
Yeah, 20 seconds still here, and Paris is still soaking up every single ounce of it until Dashy flies on in and pops a double. So now OpTic lighting up the kill feed. Joe responding with 2. Still not going to give him the advantage going over towards the next hard point, because OpTic are here early.
Yeah, but you do get an opportunity to try to put some pressure onto this setup for OpTic. 2 players will have to try to guard against blue. Dashy gets the double, though. That hinders this Paris play around the back. Nice win there from Estreal. I'm telling you, every time you need one out of Justice, he is providing it. Shotzzy able to get 1 shutdown, make it a second. That will weaken up Paris' setup, but it will still be a break for the mates.
Yeah, hopefully you got some trophy systems, because you know all the stuns and nades are going to get invested here from OpTic. You're still spawning over towards blue. You don't have this power spots if you are the Gentlemen. And OpTic again make it look easy. So much M15s on the map. These long distance gunfights are being dominated.
Yeah, you just don't want to let these last 30 seconds go freely if you're Paris. You would love to be able to at least contest the back half of this scrap time. But it's looking a little bit easier for OpTic at the moment, finding the shutdowns and the blender. Now you've got a route from Shotzzy starting to come through. OpTic are finding the kills. Let's see how Texas calm this one out.
I'm dead. That guy was top board. Where's their top board?
Yo, mid-cut! No, watch out, B-cut! There's two! Two B-cut! One win ult!
What is he playing?
That's perfect. Are you? Yeah.
Mid-cut. Okay, shop and ult.
The guy ult's
playing.
I don't peek.
Shop.
Just pull it the right. There's 2 guys up middle.
Yeah, I'm down
They have a
underneath.
trophy plan. Low time. Trophy plan. I'm trying to break it. He's
Where,
P5,
where,
top P5. Top P5 and on time. Top P5 and on time.
Shot! One shot!
Top lane now.
Just
Shop dead.
Okay, boys, just 8 front.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 2 5.
Get nades. Wait, I'm nading.
Top lane, Joe, a little weak. Top Joe,
Low time. Close up.
Joe.
P5 is absolute and on top, time and top lane. Get nades and shot together. We break.
I'm forcing him. 1 shot.
I'm nading.
2 low lane now.
Absolute top lane.
They're gonna be close.
He could go left.
Could go top lane.
I'll pick it left.
No, they're playing
Still
tight
top
on
lane.
this
Still,
side.
yeah.
Playing tight on this side.
I'm just holding
No one
my
took a left
low
right
B-cut on me. B-cut dead. Another one. B-cut.
I'm an top laner.
He's still top lane.
they're all
Top
there.
lane and no, there's 2 ults up there. Okay.
Yo, Estreal's going mid-car now.
Yeah, 2 mid-cut, I think.
2 working mid-car, pretty sure.
Yeah, 2 mid-cut.
Oh no, dead.
Alright, so I got time.
B-cut, dead. Last guy.
Last guy, dead. Block it back.
Yeah. Three left. We're missing one.
Three left. I'm trying to hold the back shot.
One good.
He's in the back of me.
I got you.
He's a little weak. Look at top first.
Yeah, he's dead. No, watch out, Ghosty.
That's one side. That's one P1. Okay, they're just P1 splits. I got stunned. One's P1.
P1, watch out. Good to see it. Watch out, watch out, P1, guys. Watch out.
Top.
Nice, 4.
Starting to get mixy, but OpTic managing a really nice moment here at 4. They're going to break past the 200-point
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Thankfully, they always kept one player alive behind that P4. You're consistently not allowing the Gentlemen to get those close spawns to just bombard you with the numbers. So OpTic able to manage this very well. You give up all of that P3, but you have the perfect response here. You breach over that 200-point mark, and now with the aggression, you're at least spawning 2 players from Paris behind you.
Yeah, but they can find this exit kill and then rotate quickly to the middle of the map, but OpTic are playing the macro game, playing the leader's advantage around the back of green. It is only JoeDeceives for a big slide out, big chow, big double. Dashy trying to block the favorite spawns, but at the moment it's Paris all over the hard point, and this may lead to a scattered moment for OpTic, and Paris are running away with this P5 early.
Yeah, Mercules is trying to sneak on up, right through plane, but now every single one of his teammates fall. He's able to find 2, but it's still the Gentlemen with the spawns. Can flood the hell out of this remaining time. It's still 35 seconds. OpTic trying to find a way on in, but it's Ghosty, it's JoeDeceives. They're starting to fire on all cylinders.
That trophy system coming down is absolutely critical. Now JoeDeceives trying to gain a little bit of extra space over towards plane side. Doesn't get the initial read, almost still able to find the win versus Dashy. But with 20 seconds remaining, OpTic need to make a decision. It's a 20-point game, and OpTic are going to go for the last second break.
Yeah, they're going to keep on trying to push them back, keep them contested, keep them contained on the backside of this green position. And it's Mercules going to fly in and find 2. He's been rocking that NPC a lot throughout this weekend, and that's a big-time moment. But you do lose the spawns. Paris can trap you.
And you had, I believe, Ghosty off of a Hellstorm. So now you have opportunity to give you a bit of a bailout if things get new. Joe able to get the top staircase. Big win there versus Dashy. Lockdown is looking good. Paris on the comeback.
OpTic got to take their time, man. These one-on-one chows, we got to set up a team push. Everything that's going through plane is getting shut down. Paris are forcing you to work through Delhi.
Right through the middle of the map. Estreal on 3 in a row. Give him 4. Is Estreal good for another big moment? Off the regen, trying to play the pinch timing. OpTic able to find a couple wins through mid. Estrel's able to get to 5. One more inside. Oh, Estreal for 6 again. Paris still have the numbers. They're going to take the lead, and OpTic are going to go off to respawn again.
Yeah, spawns flipped. OpTic need to get control of white wall. Hit your stuns, hit your nades. Try to contest this. Do not lose here because Paris with the gunny, they're controlling the power spots on the map. But it's Dashy, the closer, only able to get 2, and Paris can no longer win here.
But they still have that Hellstorm. The damage is in, 242 to 225. They will have to win this rotation over to the new Hellstorm. Going to be called in to try to get that thing done right here, right now. Can OpTic find the wins on the new time? Pinch out for who? He's able to find find a couple. The contestants in. Now the Hellstorm. It needs to clear out the hardpoint, but it only finds one. OpTic is still in, 230, 247.
Gotta get your trophies down. You know all of the gentlemen are gonna be flooding from gain. Here comes the push.
SIB is in some big trouble. He's being absolutely shredded, but he's somehow still alive. Here comes the flank around the back. Estreal able to get the opener. 240 to 247. Here's the pinch. Who able to shut down one from the front. Ghosty only able to get the first, and OpTic are still in.
They still have a chance at closing it out here. SIB with the big one-on-one gunfight. They're gonna turn it into a 4v3.
It comes down to this. Joe off the opener. Able to find one, but Ook in the corner gets the second. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Dashy with the last kill, and OpTic with the nail-biting map 1 win.
And I love to see that immediately from Mercules. Silence in the crowd. You were questioning if he was gonna be able to step up, be prepared for all of the noise that he's gonna hear through his headset. And by just finding himself in so many situations where he needed to bail out his team, the NPC allows him to get multi-kill after multi-kill. And OpTic to freaking close out that game.
Mercules instead is able to get back over towards connector, and it looks like Paris are gonna try to play for him.
Yeah, the Mercules is gonna get out of dodge. So now you're gonna completely reset the play or just force Paris to still. Try to think that you were in the vicinity. 45 seconds left to go. You know that the crowd is gonna play a part here and neither team wants to make a move.
Don't worry, guys. Our caster mics are not going into the players' headsets. SIB gonna just play a little bit of gatekeeping here through Tint. Just needs to play his life. Look for info off the shoulders. Clears out the tight corner, and interestingly enough, it's a late rotation through office. You've got Mercules over to the boathouse. He's still hunting for info, and oh, the timing could be everything, but Mercules is going to get seen on the cross. But do they expect Dashy to be playing over here through open hall? Dashy's going to give the peek. He sees the foot, able to find the opener, but the bomb is planted. And they know SIB has got to be playing somewhere on the backside of this play, but they don't know exactly where SIB's able to find the first. 1v1 with Dashy. They made me right here, SIB! Weird, then all of a sudden you get a rewrap back over through open hall. So now you have a 4v3. Map control is an issue right now for OpTic. Shotzi trying to clear it, just slides out and somehow gets the space he wanted. That could be pivotal, especially if Shotzi creates more space to your bottom side office. That's going to open up this B side a lot.
Curious if OpTic have earned any trophy systems, because Paris still have a lot of attacks in the back pocket. They're going to commit on this bomb plant over at B. Shotzi trying to lurk, and he might have found the perfect timing.
Absolutely beautiful. He's not going to miss a shot there. It's a good double. Plus a teammate gets a little bit ate up right there on that open staircase position. What a read from Shotzi. SIB, I mean, how he's shooting right now, I'm not going to rule him out.
Decisions to be made, though. Already at 5-0. You know how difficult of a retake it is at this B site. You potentially want to try to play for this Hellstorm with time getting away from you.
He sees the shoulder. Has the NPC to play with over the top of the bomb. You see both players. One on the rock, one up close and personal. Get kill number 6, but I don't believe that was enough for him. Trying to play on the backside of the flank. He needs to try to come back to help this play. Ghosty would love to have had that trade. It would have opened up SIB for maybe a chance on the backside, but SIB to find one. Shots come through. SIB still full HP. Bomb still being held, though, at top spiral.
Shotzi potentially could get caught. There's 2 players from Paris Gentlemen who are trying to hunt him down, while on the other hand, SIB is still going to do the same exact thing, but Mercules gets the better of him, 2v2, 30 seconds.
Okay, that's a bold challenge, but Ghosty's right there to pick up on his teammates' damage. Focus back over towards A with 25 on the clock. OpTic trying to surround. Dashy looking for timing to see if there's a rotate late at B, and he may find it here. Guns are up, though. Paris are going to be able to work their way over. It's going to have to be a retake for OpTic.
Yeah, and Dashy's not going to force this. He knows that the time is not going to be on their side, so they quickly have to make this play. And Mercules with some great shots turns it into a 1v2. Joe is not going to stand a chance in this round unless both players from OpTic just throw away their life, but you can no longer plan. Mercules is not going to peek, and OpTic, again, find another round.
I don't hate that. OpTic now 2-1 up. Maybe a battle here from window to window. Aggression from down low. Mercules does not see the push up, though. Can Estreal make a play here? Nade's going to land. Estreal now behind him to find not just 1 but 2. Absolutely perfect pressure from the utility of Paris. Frees up Estreal to essentially close out that easy round 4.
And now it's a 1v4 for Mercules. Able to find the first, prepared for the second, but it's Estreal. It's going to be tough now if you are the Gentlemates. Took a lot of space on the opposite side if you are Joe. But now you have to retract over towards fence line just to pick up this bomb. Not able to finish the kill is going to be SIB, but that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, Joe's in trouble here, though. Isolation is trying to come through for OpTic, but you do have Ghosty up top. Can he save Joe's life? And actually, Joe's going to be allowed to stay alive here. OpTic are going to retract back over through mid-spiral, and they may be looking to get isolation on timing from SIB. But everyone's missed info on one another, and SIB's collected the bomb. Now it just comes down to getting back through this well side.
He has to get out because OpTic are going to have him surrounded. Unfortunate timing, getting caught with a nade. 4v2 here for the green wall. Bomb is down. I don't know how Paris win this.
No clue. It would have to be something that would end up as a top 5 play, I'll tell you that much. Opening shots are good from Ghosty. Shotzi still holding the corner. He can see the bombs very clearly. Delayed route from Hoop. Shotzi able to find one, and then there's just nowhere for Ghosty to go. Very clean, nicely done by OpTic. For Texas is over towards B. This is voluntarily given away by Paris, so they're going to be knowing that retake would likely have to be necessary. Smoke through, trophy system down, pure 4v4, but watch the timing from Dashy.
Dashy has the flank, sort of, but Paris are going to completely disregard him, so as soon as that bomb goes down, Dashy's going to be on the move. How much time can his teammates stall? This smoke grenade is desperately going to help, and he's also able to find a kill.
Joe tries to get over to the bomb site. Does get pushed back. Shotzi pushed up. Lucky to still be alive. Hoog also taking damage over towards Rockside, but Mercules, the fresh body, comes through for 2, and then Shotzi rejoins the fight, finds him the round. Very key round here for Paris. 3-1 split. Patience, though, from Paris, not wanting to give away too much information. Also trying to read nades of their own. Ghosty in a little bit of trouble here at Secret, but just a couple of tags to say that OpTic have played aggressively through that top hallway, and that's enough for Paris to trophy and set up their B plan.
Yeah, this time we're not going to waste any time on this. We have all the info, but on the opposite side of the map, Shotzi, the island player, locates the opposite.
Oh, man.
And now early man advantage here for the green wall. Tax already being invested. Dashy finds a second.
But Joe able to push forward, needs to win that gunfight, not quite able to. That's so tough. I mean, that 1v1 off screen.
And OpTic still trying to work out of their base.
And really, Ghosty just needs to stay here until there's a full flight on top. You get one, that should be enough. Oh, no. Shotzi's seen him. He's able to get the one, though. That's fine. Now an opportunity for Paris to make a decision in the mid-round of how do you recontest this A site.
And OpTic are so fast, man. They're not wasting any time. Gonna instantly get this bomb plant. Estreal and JoeDeceives trying to work through bottom connector. Estreal with 17 HP is able to get out, but SIB finds one.
That's big from the backside at well. That now makes OpTic have to make a play. They're able to reclaim some of the space here at connector. Re-wrap for Mercules. Estrel's gonna get blindsided. It's just down to SIB. He's had a good map, but this would be unbelievable. First one on the corner, not going to be able to get through it, and OpTic are up 2-0. Especially this chant at the end, we're doing the flashlight one. Yeah, I like this one. It's like, it's kind of like the inverse of like when you go to like a wedding and they do shout, a little bit softer now, a little bit, now they're a little bit louder now.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Dude, I'm telling you though, and this is going to not just age me a little bit, but like, yo, US, we need to get like, where's our like our Penn State Mo Bamba energy? Like, I need some of that at Vegas.
I promise you, after this event, every single one following knows that they have to try to match this energy. This has been an insane environment. One that if you didn't make it out, you missed out on one hell of a show. The green suits are in sync. The chants are on point. It's so coordinated, and these guys don't even know each other.
It doesn't get old either. It just does not get old. All right. Trying to manifest SIB. Generation of space by Dashy, mostly received though, as JoeDeceives is able to find a little bit of damage in. Trade eventually comes through. Now it's down to trying to hunt out this EMP. And Joe's going to give it the first look over. Mercules just able to stay alive, and nades over the top will keep OpTic alive in field.
Yeah, now they know that they have the advantage. Everybody's going to sprint on forward, but Ghosty's going to slow down their approach. Yeah, the Kyler, Mr. Hoop, the nuke, working through the middle of the map, but SIB gets the better of him. So now the ball's going to retract. Thankfully, Mercules is one with the pistol. OpTic still dominating time of possession.
However, Paris are doing a solid job from the unfavored side of keeping OpTic largely away from a generating scoring chance. Hook over the top could change that, though. He will find the first. Snaps over towards second. SIB wants the battle. He wants everything. As long as he's got health, he will take the challenge, but they miss out on
your side. And then Mercules with the finesse leads to OpTic getting that first score, but now an immediate response here from the GentleMates. That's going to be all 4 dead. JoeDeceives is going to have his hands full, though, because not one of his teammates are even close towards that EMP, so your lead blocker falls.
Based on those nades, I think he thought they spawned Motel, not necessarily over towards B. So what looked to be possibly an opportunity for a counter cap gets shut down. Estreal and SIB now working together over through top green. Nice shots from SIB on 3 in a row. EMP now can be collected. Estreal fresh on health, trying to keep the defense away. Not quite able to get through the threshold initially as JoeDeceives, but is there an opportunity for Estreal to find the last 1v1 for the score? together. Oh, huge shots from Justice, and it's a 1-1 game. Mercules for a double. Estreal only to the pistol. He will drop. Big kill feed here for OpTic. SIB able to still spawn close. If he can find a couple, that would be massive towards slowing this down, and the cross is also being watched, but you still have a player in the back. Ghosty's in some trouble. He can't win the gunfight. Follow-up trying to make their ways by JoeDeceives, but OpTic still have the presence at B.
Shotzi getting lost. He's still alive on 4 in a row. Influence of the spawns to be over towards that plane. You have the numbers at this B point. You back them down, and OpTic take the lead.
Wow, I mean, seconds left in this half. It's gone by quick. Mercules able to find one to allow OpTic to still keep a player in the back line of Paris. Can they find a way to isolate Hook and turn this into a 2-2 half?
They're wasting so much time trying to locate him, and now he's going to make them pay for it. A big kill coming in from the nuke. On 3 in a row, EMP in the possession of OpTic. They're going to retract it back over towards Motel with only 30 seconds left. You're going to try to influence Paris to be spawning over towards that plane side, but they're making this scattered. Now it's all going to fall into the hands of Joe.
What a read from Mercules initially. Long-range shots over to SIB. Joe, he sees Shotzi bouncing off the satellite, trying to push forward to see if they can get the overtime into their name. And there's the MP carrier shut down. SIB over the top, punished by Dashy. Pinch route coming through from Estreal. Ghosty needs to keep his life while this develops. They're both able to find good kills. Where's Mercules, though? They don't find him initially. Can he turn it into 2? Not quite. EMP in the hand. We've got the extra 30 for Paris.
And Estreal's already on the point. So this is going to be the final push. He's only able to get one, but look at the spot here from Shotzi. They got to keep the EMP carrier alive. He's trying to sneak. Doesn't find the one-on-one. And this is the flank coming in from Ghosty.
Ghosty for one. No, not going to happen. The sponsor OpTic are close. 14 seconds on the clock. There will not be an opportunity for these spawners to get here in time. And Paris's hopes of trying to find an even half squandered. And now you've already got a forward blocker established, but SIB gives you 2 through mid, keeps the EMP in question.
Yeah, now that forces Shotzi to come back through mid-cut. You're thinking that he's going to be over towards the screen area, but here you go. Shotzi almost pops a double. SIB just keeping up with the slaying, single-handedly providing it for his team. On 4 in a row, starting to work this OE, and this is where he has to go.
Yeah, he's going to find the space, too. If he could get a Hellstorm, that would be absolutely instrumental. Let's keep your eye on number 2 in pink. Here's Mercules right into the waiting arms of SIB. Now an opportunity to try to pinch back over towards Zay. He's going to find himself another. Hellstorm not close yet, but the EMP is going to be scored in. A 2-2 game. Brilliant play from SIB.
And look how many players from the Genomates are still roaming behind.
SIB able to pick up 2, slows down OpTic just a touch more, but they do have good field control. And Joe will fall. This is not what you want right here if you're Paris. Ghosty in trouble will drop. Estreal, the last one left, is already weak. You need to get nades here over the top to try to assist this. Estreal has to give away a little bit of space. He cannot be naded in his own right. Dashy, lots of damage in. Able to find the first blood onto SIB somehow. Now it's an opportunity to see if Shotzi can find the way through. The pinch is on the way in the backside of green. Ghosty cannot quite pick it up, and it's going to be a score for OpTic.
OpTic dominated time of possession. OpTic now in the lead with 3 minutes. That's going to be all 4 dead. Last man alive is Dashy, but he finds 2.
Pistol shots come out.
What a nade!
It's from Hook. SIB is only able to get the MP for a second. What a set of nades from OpTic off the off spawn. And now they're in pure defensive mode. 40 seconds. You have to find another breakthrough if you're Paris, and we're going to find a couple of kills up top again.
Estreal finding 2. He knows there's another player at top pin, and that's going to be another situation where it's 3 dead. But this is their problem. They have never located the final guy. Shotzi finds 1 kill, and he's still alive.
Oh, but he's trying to push forward. He's going to get taken down. Mercules stun onto Estreal. Will find the follow-up. 20 seconds remaining, and the heroes of Paris are finding themselves falling instantly behind this play.
Gotta go.
Last opportunity. Mercules able to slap things over to the front. Dashy's still guarding. The kills are going to come through, and OpTic are going to make their way back to the grand finals for the 4th time this season.
It's not through the winner's bracket this time around. It's time to start the day versus LA. But you immediately have a perfect response here versus the hometown team. The fans showing class, even though their team has just fallen short of making it to the final dance, still showing their applause, still showing their appreciation. But it's OpTic moving on.
Really, really good series, though. Yes, the search and destroy gets a little bit out of hand, but the way